This could be the most important video that you watch on your weight loss journey. I lost 50 pounds and I kept it off using nothing but ChatGPT. There was no coach, there was no strict diet, just a laptop and a couple of prompts that changed everything for me. So I'm going to show you exactly how I used AI to complete my body transformation so you can do the same. But before we get going, I really need you to understand that AI is only going to be as good as the prompts that you feed it. If you feed it junk, you're going to get junk back. Now, with that said, I think that we should really move on to the most important step of this process, and that's setting the stage. So ChatGPT understands what we're trying to do, it understands our goals. So the plan that we develop is going to be contextualized to you so you have the best chances of succeeding. We are going to tell ChatGPT our age, our height, and our weight. Honestly, okay, state our activity levels and our average daily calorie intake. This is very important. Now, if all of this seems a little overwhelming for you just for the first step, don't worry, because here's the prompt that I used when I was just getting started. I'm 21, 5'10", 220 pounds, eating 2,600 calories a day. I train 3 to 4 times a week, push-pull legs, and I average 3 to 4,000 steps daily. I want a simple, sustainable fat loss plan with a 250 to 500 calorie deficit that gets long-term results. What is my roadmap? I've blocked out the next 10 to 15 weeks to fully commit. Now, some really powerful stuff here, but that is where we run into our first problem. Some of you may be saying, well, that is just too restrictive for me. And I say, okay, but the best part is that leveraging this method, we have complete flexibility and control. So if there's any aspects you don't like or that they don't fit with your lifestyle, you can completely cut it out. Now, once you've gotten to a stage where you finalize what you want, you're going to copy and paste that original plan into a Google Doc, so you have access to it at any point you need. Now, at this point, you may be a little bit confused. You're thinking, well, hang on a minute, what about our diet? And to that I say, we're going to get to that, but it's also vital to not skip this step. And the most important thing is context. When you're going through this process, feed it as much honest information as you can so you can get the best results and you can keep moving forward. Now, some really powerful stuff there, but I think it's about time we move on to the diet section. Now, if you happen to be a person who thinks that dieting is too hard or you think it's just not for you, I'm going to make an assumption that you were eating foods that you hated and that you didn't like. That is why the diet didn't last. To make sure that cycle doesn't repeat itself, we need to be eating foods that we really enjoy. That way, you, my friend, are going to see success. Now, this can be difficult, but if you don't know where to start, then this is what I want you to do. Write down a list of 3 meals, 1 breakfast, 1 lunch, and 1 dinner, and use this prompt to help you move forward. These are my favorite foods. Give me low-calorie ingredient swaps and quick, easy recipes with minimal cleanup. Then turn that into a clear, simple grocery list that I can take to the store. So now when it spits out an answer, you're going to take that information and then copy and paste it into the same Google Doc that you created for the original plan. So some really powerful stuff there, but yet again, we have another problem, because some of you might be saying, well, Matt, hang on a minute, there's only 3 meals there. Isn't that going to be a problem? And to that I say no. Here's why. In my experience, complexity is the biggest killer of a weight loss journey. More choice equals more variety, and more choice and variety gives us more opportunities to mess up and to go off plan. Now, I don't know what your circumstance or relationship with dieting is, but you can add more foods if you want, but just do so at your own risk. But this method that I just shared with you gets you to where you want to go in the quickest and safest way possible. But here is the $1 million question. Is this method that I've proposed to you better than just doing it yourself or outright getting a coach? It's a really interesting question, so let's dive into that right now. So is this method better than doing it yourself? Yes, it is absolutely better than doing it yourself and wasting time scrolling social media and YouTube, watching countless of videos that you are not going to act on. This method gives you a clear roadmap that you can follow and tweak it to your liking and your lifestyle. So from that perspective, it's really a no-brainer. But how about somebody like me? Is this better than a coach? Now, some of you are going to love the answer and some of you are going to hate it. And it's the annoying answer, but it really depends on the kind of person that you are. If you're a person who watches videos like mine and you go and you act on the information that I'm delivering to you in this free content, then I would say yes, 100%. This is a great strategy for a person like that. However, if you're a person who values that human connection and you value the relationship that you have with a coach and the accountability that a coach brings, brings. If you're a person who values the supervision, those are experiences that AI can't replicate, not yet anyway. So honestly, if you know that you're a person who needs more support and you are less independent, then a coach may be the right way to go for you. But here's where I need you to listen, and I need you to listen very carefully, because if you neglect AI in any aspect of your weight loss journey, you're not only going to leave results and pounds on the table, but you yourself are going to get left behind and you are going to be stuck in a body that you hate. And if you don't want that to be your reality, the video on screen now talks about the 2 forms of cardio that you need to be doing to not only lose the weight but keep it off. So I'm going to see you next door in that one.